Well, there is no word yet on whether Hillary Clinton will be the Secretary of State in Barack Obama's administration. The Daily News reported the Obama camp is getting agitated about leaks coming from somebody's side. Maybe it's Hillary's side. We don't know. But I think it's kind of interesting that it hasn't been decided yet. What do you think she's waiting on?
I don't know. They're waiting for Bill to be vetted, I think. Bill Clinton.
He's picked a lot of other people. He's picked his Attorney General, Eric Holder Jr., his Homeland Security Chief is Arizona's Governor Janet Napolitano.
Nice Italian girl.
Nice Italian girl, yeah. Commerce Secretary Penny Pritzker. The Pritzkers are a very prominent family in Chicago. Have long been backers.
Are these former Clinton
Pretty much.
people?
A lot of them. And Tom Daschle, Secretary of Health and Human. But you know, I give Bill Clinton credit because he is opening up all aspects of his financial life. It said that he made $10 million last year in lectures. He says that he will give up all lecturing, that he is an open book about where his finances come from, if it helps his wife. And I think that's terrific.
Well, he said he was giving up speaking engagements. He's not giving up all engagements.
Like the foreign
I'm giving him credit. I knew you would do it.
He still owes her big time. I mean,
He owes her.
it's called penance.
Stand by your man.
Nevertheless, he's doing it.
Like, he gave the ring.
So now, if he wants to speak, it's one of the prerequisites is he has to go to the Obama people and
say,
get that I want to speak.
But, you know, Hillary is out there, and now if she says, I don't want it, it sort of looks like, you know, why didn't you think that before?
Well,
and they have to give it to her.
She's keeping in her back pocket that maybe she wants to stay in the Senate, so there's an easy out if she changes her mind.
Yeah.
Right, if she looked too eger, it would seem as though she was just ditching out and not committed to her seat.
Obama a way out of getting rid of her if he changes his mind, because you know what they'll put out. I'm stuttering. What they'll put out is that she loves the Senate, and that's what we'll all hear.
It'll be
But
fun
Joy,
to work
do you
for
think he
everybody, no
would
matter
float the name out there and not want her there? I mean, that's, you know, that's pretty...
Who do you think the leak is coming from? Do you think it's coming from his camp or hers? I mean, you got to think whenever a leak is put out, you think who benefits from it, and that most likely will indicate where it's coming from. So if she's the beneficiary of the leak, then maybe it is coming from her camp.
Or maybe it isn't a leak.
Maybe it's not a leak.
And maybe she just is saying, you know what? If I go into this, I gotta go where you tell me to go. I gotta do this. And when I'm in the Senate, I can go where I want to go. I have my life. I'm in control. I don't have to ask anybody anything. That would be a lot of weight.
Even though she's very prominent, it's a junior. She's the junior senator. Chuck Schumer is the senior senator.
Yeah, but she's got
and
freedom.
Secretary of State. Well, but Secretary of State is such an important position. And if you care about your country, you think that you can make a difference. This is a woman who felt she could make a difference as president. You know.
But you know, Thomas Friedman had an article in the Times the other day, and it was saying that the Secretary of State really has to be backed up by the president. It's really the president.
Close to the president.
Yes, very close.
Especially now.
Yes, which Condoleezza may or may not have had that kind of cachet around the world. And so he's the bottom line.
He said Condoleezza was close to the president, but even that wasn't enough, and Colin Powell was not close to the president.
Well, they weren't very nice to Colin Powell, according to that article.
But you know, you have to have the relationship.
If she's Secretary of State, if she takes it, can she still run?
Sure.
For president?
It's amusing to me how all the hatchets are just buried so quickly. You know, it kind of makes you feel like you've been snowed under. I didn't bury. Look, I said as an American. Look, as someone is my president, I guess if you believe the country comes first, and that's what many Americans do believe. Look, I still have issue. I'm still going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I certainly want President-elect Obama to do the best job for this country because I love this country and we need it. We can't afford a screw up right now. We just absolutely cannot.
We had enough of that.
I think I knew that was coming. I'll close the door that I just opened. But I think they were running against each other. I mean, there were some crosswords.
But they all do it. They all do it. They all say, and your mama took a bribe when she had you. You not even, you illegitimate. And then the next day it's like, oh, you know what? I love your mother.
Yeah, they're having That's right. They're having some tea and cooking.
They're eating. Their kids are getting married. Please, child.